Boom! Who isn't a Peterbilt truck fan? It's obvious. I'm going to talk about another sweet Peterbilt 352 by Neo. There were a total of 4 Pete 352s made by Neo before they shut down. And sadly, none of these are still available anywhere other than luck on the secondary market. To know what all else that Neo made in their 64 scale truck line, get my free checklist of the entire Neo scale models 64 scale trucks with the link down below. After I talk about the model, I've got another trucker's tale from the highways. Smash that like button and let's see this great little model.
And here we go, guys. This is the 1979 Peterbilt 352 Pacemaker with an 86-inch single bunk cab. Comes in the standard Neo box with the hardboard sleeve, the little mirror piece in the back, and a clear display lid on a black display base. Really great packaging because it keeps the dust off. And the item number is right here. It's NEO 64040, metallic green and gold. And here it is off the base plate. It rides on Bud style wheels, 10-hole front and 10-hole rear. They are painted in silver so that look like they're aluminum with metallic gold center caps all around. Metallic gold air tanks, battery box here, and it's got the step and step. This has the regular grab bar, which is a whole lot less prone to damage than the step grab bar. Both were accurate. I prefer this one. Door handle is right there. It's a little decal. Peterbilt logo is right there, and it is a nice tampo. Marker light, turn signal. Mirror is here. Toolbox door, and then a little vent for the sleeper. You can also see the gold striping. There is a little black outline around the gold striping. Rivet detail is molded extremely well in these. Resin is great for doing that. Also, you can see here, fuel tank. They painted it in a bright silver. Quarter fender is there, but note, no rear mud flaps. It's got a kind of a soft rubber resin tires that are duals on the rear, single on the front. You can see that underneath. See that really nice tread pattern right here? Really cool, old vintage bias ply tread pattern. Then you've got rear differentials. Looks like torsion bar suspension. Drive shaft connecting both differentials and the transmission. There's the bottom of the transmission, bottom of the engine detail. There's also a little tie rod here that connects the front steering. Now it does not steer. These are fixed straight axles, no steering. Individual bullet style roof lights, painted silver with a little orange paint on the ends for amber lenses. Individual air horns, also painted in silver. Then something that was very common for Peterbilt. They ran the air intake stack right up through the cab to the roof. License plate here, and it has a fifth wheel plate that pivots a little bit, and it'll hold first gear and DCP trailers, or pretty much any trailer with a straight kingpin. Single exhaust stack over here on the passenger side. Many cab overs just ran a single exhaust. There's the cutout for the back of the engine and a teensy tiny amount of engine detail there. Not very much. The cab doesn't tilt, so they really didn't have to put a whole lot of engine detail. But you can see over there, the tailpipe does go up under the sleeper. You can also see the piping here for the air intake. You got a mirror here down by the lower little window, so the driver can see what's beside him and he can see behind there. Door handle, another nice grab bar. See that air intake, and then there is the loop step and then the step up to get into the cab. On the front of the truck, we have the tapered end bumper, and it has individual jewel style driving lights with little sealed beam pattern in them. Individual jewel style headlights, duals on each side. Grille is painted black and then outlined in silver with the silver bar. It has Peterbilt logo tampoed right there up where it should be. 2 little grab bars, which are little wire loops. Very tiny. And then it has individual photo etched windshield wipers. Be very careful with those. There's a visor that's body matched. Down here on the bumper, it has a British Columbia license plate. So it has a Canadian license plate. So this truck is out of Canada. Really cool that they did at least one non-US plate on their trucks. So here we go. This is your Canadian truck. Now let's go on and hook him up to a trailer. And there we go, guys. That is the Neo Scale Models 1979 Peterbilt 352 Pacemaker with 86-inch single bunk sleeper, cab over engine tractor pulling a top shelf replica's Wilson livestock trailer, an old vintage 40-foot livestock trailer. Really, really sharp, a perfect combination for all you cowboys out there.
Guys, I'm kind of digging hanging out at the Broken Wheel truck stop and grabbing a cup of coffee, and today, my lunch. Kind of bummed that they didn't give me my usual table, but oh well. Truck stops are such a great place to hear stories. So, it seems like they'd be a great place to tell stories too. I'm sure you've seen some of those wrapped trailers out on the highways. Or you've seen my video on trailer wraps. If you haven't seen that video, go on and check it out with the link after you finish watching this one. Anyway, I was talking to a trucker who drove for Guidas Milk, delivering milk to retail outlets. Guidas Milk, like so many other food distributors, runs fancy trailer wraps on most of their fleet. Well, this driver, he was telling me of the day a car chased him for 10 minutes, trying to get him to stop. I laughed at that. Really? Why would a car try to get a truck to stop? The driver started out. I showed up to the plant to start my day as usual. I parked and walked over to the office to get my paperwork. All was normal till I looked at the paperwork and noticed a different trailer number than I normally hauled. And not a big deal. All the trailers in this series were the same 48-footers, so I wasn't worried about anything weird. My drops hadn't changed, so same old route. Expecting just another normal day. I get out and I give my tractor a once over, just like I do every morning. Then I head on down to find my assigned trailer. I find the trailer and back under to hook up and pull away from the dock. I then check the lights and put my lock on the trailer door. Now remember, our trailers have roll-up doors. And it's dark out, so I don't look too close at the back of the trailer when I'm putting my lock on. Totally normal morning. All good with my truck and trailer, so I head on out of the yard to my first stop. Get there, drop off, and then head on to my next stop. Second stop, nothing unusual, and I head on to my third stop, and that's when my morning took a turn. I'm on the way, and I see a car behind me flashing its lights like crazy. I'm confused, wondering what that fool is up to, and I keep on driving. After a few minutes, he pulls up beside me and is waving like crazy at me. By now, I think this guy is nuts. And I keep right on driving. It's not the safest job out there on the highways, so I just keep the windows rolled up and try to ignore the loonies out there. But this guy, he was really persistent. So, after about 10 minutes, we get caught at a light, and he gets out of his car. Always a situation to be wary of. Well, he comes over to my door and he starts to yell, "Your load is about to jump out and run away." Now, I'm totally convinced he is beyond crazy. 'Cause how are milk cartons gonna jump out of a locked trailer? Heck, how are milk cartons gonna run away? I just ignore him and drive on to the next right and turn as it's my next stop. I'm a little worried that Mr. Crazy is gonna follow me. But thankfully, he must have given up on me or realized that milk isn't gonna run away. My third stop is at a grocery store where I dock unload. Kind of my favorite since I don't have to mess with the ramps like at the gas station stops. I back in, then go up to the door to go in. The guys here, they are great. They are always waiting on me to come in and unlock the trailer door so they can get the load off. As we are walking on over, they open the dock door for me, and that's when I just bust out laughing. The guys here are probably thinking I'm crazy by now, but I just couldn't stop laughing. Finally, they ask, "What's so funny?" So I tell them. I finally get what the guy in the car was trying to stop me for earlier. They were still puzzled till they looked closer and saw a cow peeking its head out of the back door of the trailer. What really made the look was the wrap made our roll-up door look like barn doors with a door missing and complete interior with walls, cow, and milk cartons stacked on the floor. That turned out to be one of the funnest days in all of my time trucking as I started paying attention to the people in my mirrors at the stops trying to figure out if the cow was going to jump on them. I finished my route and went back to the plant where I requested for that trailer to be my regular. Didn't get it. But I will never forget the day I towed trailer T236 with the cow peeking out the door. Well, guys, I think I'd better go on and finish my lunch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to get my free checklist on the complete Neo Scale Models 64 scale line of trucks with that link down below. Please smash the like button, share this video with your followers, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate each and every subscriber. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I'll be back soon with another trucker's tale from the highways.